Hi, this video will show you how to access and navigate one of our ebooks. The reference book I'm going to show you today is available to you 24/7 from any device you have that has an internet connection. This ebook is part of the Gale Virtual Reference Collection, which permits an unlimited number of subscribers, students, to access this ebook at the same time. Some publishers other than Gale put restrictions on the number of subscribers who can read the book at the same time. But one of the advantages of the ebooks that we have through Gale is that they allow unlimited access. Now, all of the ebooks that we have are available to you through our library catalog Destiny, so that's where we're going to start today. For this research, we're going to use a reference book entitled Genocide and International Justice. So let me type that into the search box. And I can pull it up. And to get this, we are going to do a title search in Destiny. Now notice that we get two results for that search. There are two versions of this, and these icons give us the clue. This is the book, the print version of it, and we have it on the shelves in the library. This is the ebook version denoted by this icon. We're going to click on the details for this book. And notice that we have down here at the bottom a link that will take us directly to this book. If you are at school, when you click on the link, you will go directly to the ebook. If, like I am, you are accessing this from home, you will need to enter our school's password. Now, this first tab gives us information about the publication, and you may use this information to create your citation and Noodle tools. There are also citation tools that I will show you in a minute. Let's talk about the search boxes available to you. Notice that there are two on this page. At the top is a search box that will search all of the Gale ebooks, and there are hundreds of them. So this is a very broad search here. On the side here is a search box that searches within this book only. So this is the one to use while you are navigating within the book itself. Now, there are other and probably better ways to navigate within the book, and you see them here. There is a table of contents and the book index. So we're going to start with the book index, and I'm going to click there. Today we're working with the 8 stages of genocide defined by Ralph Lemkin. So let's see what this book has about him. Now, we can either search directly by his name, and click enter, or we could browse the L's, and then scroll down to Lemkin, and here he is. And you can see there are different entries in this book. Now, we're working with the 8 stages of genocide, and I think this is the most relevant entry for him. Origin of genocide is the term, and I am going to click on what looks to be the first chunk of substantive information, and you can see that this links and takes us directly to the section in the book. All right, and an entry on Ralph Lemkin and the 1948 United Nations Convention. Now, let's look at how we use the table of contents. And to get to that, I'm going to scroll back up to the top. Notice I am still in the book index over here. I'm going to click on the book index, And that will take me back to my main navigation. Now this time I'm going to click on Table of Contents. And this gives us the rough structure. You can see the organization of the book. You do have to drill down a bit though. To find out what is in the chapters, you are going to need to click here on Contents. For our research today, we are going to be reading a passage in this section, Understanding Genocide by Studying the Holocaust, because that walks through the 8 stages, and you can see it's on page 14. Now, it's a bit awkward how this is done, because ideally, of course, we would just click here and it would link us to that section. But that's not the way it's set up in Gale. So let's take a step back and talk about how Gale has designed this ebook. Each ebook is divided into many ebook articles. It helps the pages load faster, it makes printing and bookmarking easier, but it does make the navigation a little bit more challenging. Now I can get to this portion of the ebook, page 14 here, in a couple of different ways. One way is to use the arrows at the top of the table of contents here. And this will step us through article by article, and each article is what is italicized. So it will step us first through the list of maps and tables, the foreword, the young readers, then part 1, and then chapter 1. So let's do that. Clicking to the right, we go first to the list of maps and tables, and then the last click takes us to the next section, which is the introduction, and that includes our passage on understanding genocide by studying the Holocaust. And you can see that that is linked. So to get there, we can click on this link. Okay. Before we do that, I want to talk about another feature. There are 2 ways that we can view this article. We are currently in the text mode. This displays the content as one continuous space. Now, in this mode, you have access to the article tools here. So, for example, you can print the article and you can print individual pages within the article. You can email it to yourself or someone else. If you are emailing it to yourself, use a home email, not the school email. You can download it. You can click here to see all of the information you need for your citation. You can translate the article into about 15 different languages if you're an English language learner. You can listen to the article and have it read to you. You can download it to an MP3 player. You can also download it to an e-reader. It works best with the Kindle. It's a little awkward with some of the others. So let's look at the PDF view. And this converts the segment to look exactly as it does in the print. And we can move through the pages using these arrows at the top. So to advance one page, we'll click here. And you can see that we are in a 2-page view of the article. We also have the capability using these to zoom in and zoom out. We can go back to a single page display if you would like by clicking here on single page. We have the capability to print using this print icon. We can convert to a full screen view using this full screen button. I'm going to go back. We also, in this mode, have the option to listen to the article or have it read to us. Now, there are two other features that I want to point out to you up here on the top navigation. First is this bookmark feature. By clicking here, you will see a permanent URL that you can use to access this article. So if you think you're going to want to come back to this article, email the bookmark URL to yourself. Use this URL to access the article, not the very long one up at the top, which will not get you back there. That is one that is only temporarily assigned. This is the permanent URL that you can use to get back to the article. Also, there is a dictionary available to you that you can use if you encounter a word you don't know. So let's get to the passage that you are going to read today. Now we're in the PDF view, and we saw before that this segment begins on page 14. So I'm going to enter page 14, click enter, and that takes us directly here. I'm going to switch to a two-page view and full screen. And what you are going to read today is page 14, 15, and we'll advance a page because you are going to continue reading down here on page 16 until the section on symbolization. Okay. So once you've read this passage, I want you to analyze the passage using the graphic organizer on the website. You can read the passage in the PDF view or the text view, your choice. So let's review what you are going to do today. You are going to open Destiny and enter the name of the book, Genocide and International Justice, in the search box. You will go to the details for the ebook version and click on the link to get to the book. Using either the table of contents to find the passage called Understanding the Holocaust, Understanding Genocide by Studying the Holocaust, or the book index to search on Lemkin, you will locate the passage that we are reading. And then you will read the passage using either the text or the PDF view and analyze it using the note-taking and analysis graphic organizer. And you should feel very free to ask questions. I'm available to help you. Thanks.